Welcome to Westwood, a neighborhood located in northwest Los Angeles, home to UCLA, Westwood Village, Tehrangeles, and other unique areas. How did Westwood become a neighborhood connected to different communities? Let's find out. It all started with a village. Alex Inshishian, program manager with the LA Conservancy, describes how the neighborhood formed and about its connection to UCLA.
Westwood Village as we know it opened in 1929. As with most of LA County, the area of Westwood was originally occupied by the Gabrielino Tongva, who arrived in Southern California around 3,500 years ago. The Gabrielino Tongva were taken off their land through the Spanish mission system, and this area was eventually turned into a Mexican land grant called the Rancho San Jose de Buenos Aires in 1843. In 1919, Arthur Letts paid $2 million for 3,300 acres of that former land grant. All this land needed to be developed, and Letts hired the Jantz Investment Company, run by brothers Edwin and Harold, to turn that land that he purchased into a residential development. Around this same time, what we now call UCLA was looking for a new home. UCLA was originally the southern branch of the California State Normal School and was located in downtown Los Angeles. By the mid-1920s, it had been accepted into the University of California system as the southern branch of the University of California. It was beginning to grow too large for its campus that was now located on Vermont and was looking for somewhere to expand. Seizing the opportunity, the Jantz brothers agreed to sell the land for $1.3 million, about a third of what the land was worth. Joint bond measures by the cities of Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, and Venice provided these funds. The Jantz brothers saw an opportunity with the built-in community that a college provides, and developed Westwood Village to provide for those people. The village and UCLA have always had a close connection. In fact, the Mediterranean-style architecture of Westwood Village was intentionally meant to complement the elaborate Romanesque styles used on much of the UCLA campus. Promoted as the town for the gown, the village opened in 1929 with the opening of the Westwood UCLA campus, and the two sites have had a close bond ever since.
Many of the original campus buildings have been preserved over the years as UCLA has grown. Today, UCLA is ranked as one of the top universities in the world, offering around 5,000 courses to nearly 46,000 students. Go Bruins! Ariana Gomez, Deputy Director for the Westwood Business Improvement Association, shares what can be discovered in Westwood Village.
We are a nonprofit organization that helps manage the public space in Westwood Village, also known as a business improvement district. Westwood Village is probably best known as being the home of UCLA, but we are also home to world-class arts and culture institutions like the Hammer Museum and the Geffen Playhouse, as well as two historic theaters that actually host movie premieres year-round. Westwood Village is also known for its beautiful Mediterranean-style architecture. We have a number of beautiful historic buildings here in addition to the movie theaters, and lots of great little courtyards where you could grab a bite to eat, grab a coffee, come hang out. So we invite you to come visit Westwood Village, learn more at thewestwoodvillage.com, and follow us on Instagram.
Walk through the village and explore historic places. Some have changed over time while others have remained. Sarah Leonard Fine Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned and operated business that holds the record for the longest-running business in Westwood Village. Sarah and Leonard started the jewelry store in 1946, and their family now manages the store. A short walk from Westwood Village is Tehrangeles, an area important to Iranian-American history in LA. Many businesses offering items connected to Iranian heritage can be found here. The name Tehrangeles combines Tehran, the capital of Iran, with Los Angeles. Bijan Khalili is the founder and president of the Kitab Corporation, a company that published the first Persian-language yellow pages in the U.S. in the 1980s. Until 2017, Kitab Corporation managed one of the largest bookstores in Westwood for the Iranian-American community. Check out their resources online. Bijan recounts the starting of Tehrangeles and elaborates on why the area is still significant to Iranian-American history and heritage.
The first business established on Westwood Boulevard by Iranian. She was a lady. Her name was Afsar, A-F-S-A-R, Adl, A-D-L, and that was in 1974. Exactly the cross section of Westwood Boulevard and Wilkins on northeast part of the cross section. And after Iranian Revolution, which a lot of immigrants came to Los Angeles or fled to Los Angeles, and they were in exile. They came to Westwood Boulevard and started, first of all, got a service from this location that Mrs. Atl opened. The name of the location was, and still is, Atari. I should add also that the city decided to have to approve and to build or to install a sign on the freeway, on the 405 freeway, which we know one of the busiest freeways in the United States, and they install a sign of Persian Square on the freeway, which means is the only freeway and in the only place on any freeways of the United States that has a sign to lead people or to guide people to come to Persian Square.
Each spring, Farhang Foundation, an organization that celebrates and promotes Iranian art and culture, hosts Nowruz festivities across Southern California, including the largest in Westwood. Nowruz means new day, and it marks the start of the new year for Iranians and other communities that observe it. All roads lead to Westwood. What will you discover?